PanAust is an Australian-headquartered copper and gold producer in Laos, with pre-development and exploration opportunities in Laos, Myanmar, Papua New Guinea, and Chile. The companies producing assets in Laos are the Bun Hoi Sai gold-silver operation and the Pukam copper-gold operation. PanAust is committed to ensuring its presence positively impacts host communities in countries in which it operates. The company achieves this with operational excellence by meeting the demand for resources in a socially responsible way, with leading practice environmental management, high-quality host community development, strong employee engagement, and excellent health and safety outcomes. In Papua New Guinea, through its wholly owned subsidiary Frieda River Limited, PanAust owns the world-class Frieda River project. In 2018, PanAust announced a new nation-building pathway for the Frieda River project. The Sepik development project is an inclusive development approach to advance the Frieda River copper-gold project together with a hydroelectric facility that will generate renewable power and safely store processed tailings and mine waste rock. The Sepik infrastructure project, the Frieda River hydroelectric project, the Frieda River copper-gold project, and the Sepik power grid project. The Frieda River hydroelectric project is an innovative solution that combines the storage of water for reliable low-cost hydroelectric power generation and the permanent containment of processed tailings and mine waste rock to limit downstream impacts. The Frieda River copper-gold project is one of the largest undeveloped copper-gold deposits in the world, containing 12 million tonnes of copper and 19 million ounces of gold. The Sepik infrastructure project will establish transport and communication infrastructure between Vanimo and Telefomin along the border corridor. The Sepik power grid project could be designed to provide transmission infrastructure in northwest Papua New Guinea for the distribution of surplus hydroelectric power. The Sepik development project will make a substantial long-term positive economic contribution to the Sepik region of Papua New Guinea. Real national GDP is estimated to increase by a cumulative 90 billion kina, or $29 billion over 40 years. PanAust is a high-performing mining company with the internationally recognised experience to lead the development of the Sepik development project. PanAust has a history of safe operating practices, proactive engagement with its stakeholders, world-class environmental management, and delivering improvements to health and education in the communities in which it operates. The Sepik infrastructure project comprises shared-use transport and communications infrastructure that will enable social and economic development in a least developed part of Papua New Guinea. The early development of shared-use infrastructure will enable the decision to develop the Frieda River hydroelectric and copper-gold projects. The existing port of Vanimo will be redeveloped to support the copper-gold project and other port users, including palm oil and forestry businesses. The upgraded facility will have 2 international berths, both with direct shipping lines to China and Southeast Asia. The first berth will be for outbound copper-gold concentrate from the mine. The second will be for general international freight and will be suitable for fuel and freight vessels. The new facilities will support Papua New Guinea's growing export capacity. The proposed public roads network will connect Vanimo to Telefomin. The roads will provide a transport route along the border corridor and promote social and economic activity together with border security. The existing road south from Vanimo will be upgraded and extended from Green River to north of the Sepik River. The upgrade of the existing Green River airstrip will create a shared-use regional airport along the border corridor. The airport design will comply with Civil Aviation Safety Authority of Papua New Guinea requirements. It will be a commercially operated regional airport suitable for passenger and freight aircraft. Domestic and commercial air services will help facilitate tourism and employment opportunities in the region. The development of the public roads will be based on the Papua New Guinea Department of Work standards and Australian standards. The public road network will have a significant bridge crossing at the Sepik River and will include construction of numerous minor bridges. A 111-kilometre road will be constructed from Hotman to Telefoman. Communications infrastructure will be established along the public roads. Optical fibre cables will provide high bandwidth communications and link to a future international connection at Vanimo. The Sepik Infrastructure Project aligns with the Papua New Guinea Development Strategy Plan and Vision 2050. It will deliver high-quality infrastructure that is critical for the future social and economic development of northwest Papua New Guinea. The Frieda River Hydroelectric Project is located on the Frieda River, approximately 16 kilometres downstream of the Frieda River Copper-Gold Project. The project will store water to generate reliable, low-cost hydroelectric power. Importantly, it will also permanently contain processed tailings and mine waste rock. The Frieda River Copper-Gold Project will not practice riverine tailings disposal. The Frieda River Hydroelectric Project was designed as a safe, stable and non-polluting landform to address the high rainfall and seismic conditions in the area. The project will comprise a 191-metre high embankment, spillway, a hydroelectric power facility and associated supporting facilities, including buildings, roads and an accommodation village. The embankment was designed as a water retaining dam to safeguard downstream water quality and sediment loading in the Frieda and Sepik rivers. A system of diversion tunnels, tunnel inlets and outlets, a diversion dam, and upstream and downstream coffer dams will provide flooding protection during the construction of the embankment and powerhouse. A quarry will be developed to supplement the rock materials supply from the spillway excavations to construct the project embankment. The project has a gated spillway which safely removes excess water from the reservoir away from the embankment. When completed and operating, the embankment will create a reservoir covering a surface area of 123 square kilometres at the maximum operating level. At this level, the embankment will store up to 9.6 billion cubic metres of water, including a maximum mine waste rock and tailings storage capacity of 3.3 billion cubic metres. The project's hydroelectric facility utilises water stored in the reservoir to generate low-cost power for the Frieda River Copper-Gold Project. Twin water conveyance tunnels will deliver water from the power intakes to the powerhouse. The powerhouse will contain the equipment necessary to convert the kinetic energy of water flowing through the conveyance tunnels to electrical energy. The facility will have an installed capacity of 600 megawatts configured to generate up to 490 megawatts, making it Papua New Guinea's largest single power generation facility. The asphalt core rock-filled dam will be capable of supplying the required water flow to the powerhouse's 10 turbines. Mine waste and tailings will be stored within the reservoir. Mine waste rock will be transported to the reservoir using barges. Tailings will be pumped from the Frieda River Copper-Gold Project process plant via a floating pipeline. Power will be delivered from the powerhouse to the Frieda River Copper-Gold Project. Excess power will be available for sale to other customers within Papua New Guinea. Power substations will have the potential to distribute power to Papua New Guinea's rural electrification system. PanAust recognises the importance of the Sepik River, both from an environmental perspective and the valuable contribution it makes to people's lives and livelihoods. The Frieda River Hydroelectric Project will safeguard the Sepik River for future generations of Papua New Guineans. The Frieda River Copper-Gold Project is a major greenfield mine development in the Sepik Basin of Papua New Guinea. The project is located in the West Sepik province, approximately 200 kilometres from the northern coast. Using large-scale open-pit mining, ore will be extracted from the Horse, Ival, Trukai, Ekwai and Koki, or high-tech copper-gold deposit. Together, the deposit is estimated to contain 12 million tonnes of copper and 19 million ounces of gold. The high-tech deposits are porphyry style and represent one of the largest undeveloped copper and gold resources in the world. The 2018 Sepik Development Project Feasibility Study outlines a large-scale open-pit operation developed in stages over a 33-year mine life, averaging 175,000 tonnes of copper and 230,000 ounces of gold per annum. Extraction of ore and waste rock is based on the conventional open-pit drill, blast and haul method with a truck and shovel fleet. Run-of-mine ore and waste rock will be hauled to primary crushers located near the Horse Ival Trukai open pit crest. Crushed ore and waste rock will be transported approximately 9 kilometres by overland conveyors to the process plant and a waste barge loading facility. The mine infrastructure areas will be located in the Ubai Valley, 1 kilometre from the high-tech open pit, and will serve as the central servicing and maintenance area for mobile equipment at the mine site. A centralised control room located in the administration and training building will enable the integrated control of the open pit, process plant, waste handling and port facilities. The waste rock will be loaded onto 5,000-tonne self-propelled barges at the barge loading facility and will be deposited into the integrated storage facility. Crushed ore will be transported by an overland conveyor to the coarse ore stockpile adjacent to the process plant. A 13-kilometre service road will provide access between the process plant and open pit. Ore will be reclaimed from the coarse ore stockpile by apron feeders and discharged onto the SAG mill feed conveyor for delivery to the process plant. The ore will be processed using a 28 megawatt 40-foot SAG mill and two 22 megawatt 16-foot ball mills, providing an initial processing rate of 6,080 tonnes per hour. The process plant will be expanded in Year 8 to offset increasing ore hardness, with the addition of a second grinding line that will take the processing rate to 8,065 tonnes per hour. The process plant's flotation circuit will comprise of roughers, followed by a regrind and cleaning circuit to produce the final concentrate of greater than 23% copper for transport to the filter plant. Thickened process tailings will be deposited subaquously into the Frieda River Hydroelectric Project's reservoir via a floating pipeline. Final concentrate will be thickened at the process plant to 50% solids. Thickened concentrate will be pumped via 3 stages along a 340-kilometre buried pipeline to the Port of Vanimo. At the Port of Vanimo, a filter plant and an 80,000-tonne capacity warehouse will be located at the concentrate export facility. Here, the concentrates will be dewatered, pressure filtered, and stored for batch loading onto ocean-going vessels for export to custom smelters. An infrastructure area located at Vanimo will include facilities for warehousing, logistics fleet maintenance, administration, accommodation, bulk diesel storage, and other supporting infrastructure. Approximately 8 35-tonne trucks will transport inbound freight from Vanimo to the mine site on a daily basis. Diesel will be trucked by 6 40,000-litre tankers. The 2018 feasibility study identified a pathway to extend the project's mine life. By expanding the high-tech open pit and developing the nearby high-grade epithermal Nina copper-gold deposit, the project has the potential to extend to 45 years. Although further base data is required, this extended mine life is supported by the known mineral resources. The Nina copper-gold project would produce 60,000 tonnes of copper cathode and 70,000 ounces of gold in doré over a 15-year mine life, operating concurrently and sharing infrastructure with a high-tech mining operation. Power to the project will be supplied by the nearby Frieda River Hydroelectric Project. The copper-gold project's maximum power demand will increase from an initial 180 megawatts to 280 megawatts in Year 8. A 22-kilometre transmission line will deliver power from the Frieda River hydroelectric project to the process plant. A substation will provide power to the process plant and will be expanded in stage 2 of the operation. A diesel power station will supply emergency power to essential services at the open pit, process plant and site accommodation village. Diesel power generation will be used during construction as a temporary power supply source for remote infrastructure, including the Green River Airport, Port of Vanimo, concentrate pipeline booster pump stations and the Vanimo infrastructure area. PanAust's proven capability to develop and operate low-grade ore bodies in challenging environments best positions it to bring the long-awaited Frieda River copper-gold project to life. PanAust is intent on delivering the Sepik development project. It represents a nation-building opportunity for Papua New Guinea and a transformative development opportunity for the Sepik region. The project will enable social and economic advancement by establishing vital public infrastructure, generating employment and skills, and enhance trade. PanAust is committed to ensuring its presence positively impacts host communities and countries in which it operates.
In Laos, where the company has 10-year presence, PanAust's community development programs aim to make meaningful contributions to building long-term community capacity, thereby empowering people to determine and progress their own development priorities now and beyond the life of the company's operations.
The company achieves this by meeting the global demand for copper and other precious metals in a socially responsible way, ensuring respectful and ongoing dialogue with stakeholders, recognising and supporting traditional rights and values, and respecting cultural heritage. In Papua New Guinea, community development planning occurs within village planning committees. The outcome is a community participation agreement between the company and the community detailing responsibilities and costs. Programs focus on improving health and education services and capacity building, with an emphasis on establishing and maintaining infrastructure needed to support these services.
PanAust has partnered with the Australian Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade to deliver the Women in Extractives project.
The project ensures the economic and social rights of women are heard and addressed throughout the life cycle of mining projects. Women from each of the 7 near-project communities in Papua New Guinea are now represented at the Community Leaders Forum. With women involved, the focus of these meetings has shifted to address the social issues affecting women and children in the communities. Through its long-standing partnership with Interplast Australia and New Zealand, PanAust has been able to provide plastic and reconstructive surgery to those living in communities close to where it operates. In 2016, this partnership was extended to provide support to villagers in the company's near-project communities in Papua New Guinea, many of whom have since received PanAust-sponsored life-altering treatment.
Local medical staff in Papua New Guinea have also been trained by visiting Interplast teams, ensuring reconstructive surgery skills and services in-country will endure.
Ongoing medical support is provided to near-project communities through the provision of aid posts and medical support staff at the Frieda River copper-gold project site. PanAust is committed to working with the governments of Papua New Guinea, China and Australia to deliver a world-class hydroelectric operation, copper gold mine and supporting infrastructure that will make a significant contribution to Papua New Guinea's long-term growth and prosperity.